Hey everyone! So today I am bringing you a very pretty, very glittery New Year's Eve look. Now, if you know anything about me, which I'm guessing a lot of you don't know too much, but my friends do, me and glitter typically do not get along. I just really hate having those little specks of glitter that hang around for days, so normally I avoid using it. However, I've been seeing some really gorgeous looks recently using glitter, so I wanted to face my fear and just kind of tackle it for you all so I can show you how to create a really fun look for New Year's Eve. So let's go ahead and get started. Like usual, I'm going to go ahead and start with my foundation, and I already have my face nice and moisturized, and I'm going to be using my Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation and my MAC 187 stippling brush. And I'm just going to start working this into my face, starting at the center of my face and blending it out until I have nice and even coverage. Now that my foundation's on, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. So I'm going to use my NYX eyebrow cake powder and a small angled brush and just begin filling in my eyebrows to get any sparse spots and just thicken them up a tiny bit. I'm going to use Urban Decay's Primer Potion to prime my eyelids and just put a little bit onto my eyelid and then pat it in with my finger. And then I'm just gonna gently put this all over the lid area and blend it up towards my brow bone as well. I'm going to be using several matte colors from my Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to begin by using the matte color Taupe and picking up a little bit on my MAC pencil brush, which is the 219, and I'm going to make sure I get any excess off the brush so it doesn't fall into my face. And I'm going to begin working this into my crease, and it's very important to use a small brush right now because we want this line to be quite precise. We don't want it thickly blended throughout the whole crease. We do want to kind of give it that precise definition, so a smaller brush is really important. Now go ahead and take a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to be using the Sigma E40 and just blend over that area very lightly so the edges don't appear harsh and they look nice and smooth. Now, using the same brush, I'm going to pick up a matte color that's a little darker from this palette, and I think I'm going to mix a little bit of Sable and Espresso and build over that same area. Now going back to my blending brush, I am just going to blend over this area and make sure that it is nice and soft. Just a quick tip, you always want to blend upward and outward because you want to lift the eye, you don't want to be pulling it down, or at least give that effect. Now that we have finished defining the crease of our eye, I'm actually going to be moving on to lining my bottom lash line. And I am using a Stila Smudge Stick waterproof eyeliner. I actually just got a set of these from my friend Daniela, so thanks Daniela. And this is the green color. I don't see a name on it, but it came in a set of 5. And I'm not going to be lining my waterline with this green. I'm going to be lining underneath my lash line and then smudging it a little bit. I want to use a cream base all over my eyelid. Now, you could use another primer, you could use a MAC paint pot, something of that nature. I am going to be using a Maybelline Color Tattoo, and I am going to be using the color Pink Gold. I'm going to go ahead and just start patting this all over my lid area. I'm going to be using some NYX glitter, and it is their Glitter Mania, and I just have their gold glitter. Now what I'm going to do to hopefully make this process a little easier on myself and for all of you is I am just using a just basic shadow brush, and I have wet it a little bit by spraying it with my Fix Plus from MAC, and I am going to put one side of the brush into the glitter. It's important not to cover your whole brush because the glitter on the side that's not being applied to your eye is just going to fall off onto your face. So only cover the one side, and then we're just going to begin packing it onto our eyelid. Okay, so I am finished applying the glitter to my eyelids, and I have escaped mostly unharmed. Now go ahead and grab any nice black liner you have, and we are going to apply this to our waterline to really darken our eyes up. And I am going to be using the dark black color that came in the Stila set I have. Or is it Stila? I don't know, you guys can let me know which way to say it. I think I said Stila before, but I'm not sure. Now I'm going to line my eyes with my Maybelline Lash Stiletto liquid liner. Once your liner is done, go ahead and curl your lashes. I have the Sonia Kashuk eyelash curler from Target, and it's really cheap and it works really well. So if you're looking for one, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. Using my CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara, which is the new one in this kind of neon green packaging, I am going to apply a coat to my top and bottom lashes. Once your mascara is on, you can go ahead and apply your false lashes. Now, for a New Year's Eve look, I definitely suggest it because there's no better time than to do a dramatic lash than on New Year's Eve. So I'm going to be using Ardell Demi Wispies, and I've applied some glue to the band and let it become a little tacky, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop these on my lashes. Now for the final step on the eyes, I am going to be using the color Devilish Danielle from the Balm Shady Lady Volume 2 palette, and just bringing this through my brow bone to highlight. Okay, so on to finishing up this whole look. I am going to go on to my face now, and using my Tarte, I just recently got this, and it is their Maracuja. I don't know if I'm saying that right either, but they're creaseless concealer, and I'm using the color Light, and I'm going to be putting a little bit of this in my under eye area to help brighten that area. Now using my MAC blush in the color Harmony and my 168 brush, I am going to go ahead and begin to contour my cheeks a little bit. Now using my Illamasqua cream blusher in the color Dixie, I'm going to apply just the slightest bit to my cheeks to bring a little color to my face. Now to add just a little more shimmer, I'm going to use a fluffy brush and apply a little bit of my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the color So Ceylon, and this is just going to kind of bronze my look up a tiny bit more. Final step is lips, and I don't want to do anything too crazy, like for instance using my Russian Red from MAC I think would be a little too bold, but I do want to do kind of a nice shimmery red lip. So I'm going to be using the MAC lipstick in the color New York Apple, and this is one of their frost finishes, so so it gives you that nice kind of shimmery frosty effect. And this is nowhere near as bold and bright as Russian Red or Ruby Woo. It's kind of a more berry based red, and you'll see in a minute it'll look really nice with this look. It's very festive for the holidays and New Year's. Now my final step is going to be to add just a little extra gloss, and this will deepen up the lip just the slightest bit, and I'm going to be using this really pretty Nars lip gloss in the color Rouge Tribal, and my friend Daniela actually gave me this for a present this year for the holidays. So again, thank you Daniela, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit of this to my lips to give them a nice glossy finish. Alright, so here is the completed New Year's Eve look. I really hope you guys like it. I think it's really fun, and I have finally faced my fear of glitter, and I think I came out victorious. So in the future, I think I will be using glitter a little bit more. Not all the time, I'm not there yet, but I do think it's really fun and really appropriate to wear for New Year's Eve. Be sure you guys leave me comments below and let me know what you think, and give this video a thumbs up. And also be sure to subscribe. I will put a little box right there. I really love when you guys do. Like I've said before, when I get the emails, it always brings a smile to my face. And yeah, I should have one more video up before the end of the year, but regardless, I just want to say enjoy the rest of your holidays and have a really happy and fun, safe New Year, and I will see you all soon with a new video. Bye!